41. Just a reminder, we are live on Facebook right now. If you want to ask any questions whatsoever, I can see you. I can see you right. Well, I can't now because it just went off. But in a second, I'll be able to see you again. I can give you, is it your birthday today? I could even give you a shout out. How about that? Live on HSN, our next item is going to help any one of us who is not particularly inclined and very well, or very, I suppose, well read when it comes to car mechanics. This is a product that's going to help diagnose problems in the car. Not only will it help diagnose problems in the car, it's going to help tell us how to fix it and even tell us how much it should cost to fix it. It's a complete car care tool. Peace of mind. We were just talking about peace of mind with Arlo. Our car is one of our biggest investments. This is going to make it simple to understand, well, really what the situation is, what's going on. Is it really serious? Do you need to go to the mechanics right now, or can you live with it? My special guest, the lovely Leah Little, is here. And Leah, you and I were talking about this a little bit before. This is the teeniest, tiniest product that seems to give you a world of information.
You know, good things come in small packages.
It's true.
And it is so true when it comes to this little item. This was actually developed by my good friend, John Gattuso. And he actually was a mechanical engineer at Georgia Tech. He was the president of the racing club.
Wow.
And he was the go-to guy, right, when it comes to cars. He was the one that everybody would say, hey, I'm having a problem. Can you help me fix it? And he said, you know what? Why don't I just create something so that I don't have to be on call 24/7, so that I can make information available to people. And what he came up with is a device that will plug into any car, 1996 or newer, and it will diagnose through your car's computer all of the problems and issues and updates that your car and what's going on with it. So now it gives you an understandable translation. It gives you maintenance reminders. If you're having a sensor come on, a light come on in your car, it can actually show you not only what the problem is, but what the solution is, and it gets better. It can also tell you what the cost of that repair is going to be. And most importantly, it gives you a sort of priority of how important it is.
Right.
So you're gonna see, maybe it's an engine light, maintenance reminders, problem details with that multi-vehicle control. By the way, it can be used on more than one car, and you can have more than one car synced. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the way that this works. You plug it into your car, any car 1996 or newer, and then you're going to be able to see all of this information on your phone. So now it has, in this case, a red. Red means there's problems.
Red is bad.
Right, that's a sensory detector that's gonna tell you how it's gonna affect your driving.
Okay.
So if it's green, you're probably okay, right? If you're yellow, that's a problem, but it could maybe be delayed.
Sure.
In this case, we've got red, and it says major driving impact. The first little bullet point says engine oil temperature sensor. Well, what does that mean? That means the engine oil temperature sensor is going off. What does that mean? There's a consequence of continued driving, possible engine overheating.
Oh my gosh.
That's a problem, right? Now you can call a fixed mechanic. Let's go back into our sensor circuit malfunction. What does this tell us? The consequences of continued driving: reduced gas mileage.
Yep.
It could misfire, it could have black smoke. All of this information is in simple layman's terms, and it tells you, now look at this, at the bottom of your screen, notice what happens. It says by parts. It says, so it gives you exactly what it is in your area, so that you're able to go back and find whatever it is that you need to find, so you have a solution. So what's great about this is you simply connect it to your car, and you, by the way, can connect several cars. If I jump over to my car, I can go in and connected to my 2011 Mercedes at this point. I could go in and see, look at this. I just hit 101,000 miles, and I had to flush and replace the coolant. When the guys told me I needed to replace the oil filter, I was like, it seems to be working fine. And we just did an oil change not too long ago. So you can double check what the mechanics tell you. And I gotta tell you, it was about right on, $957 when I hit 100,000 miles.
Right.
That was about the maintenance that it cost me. But guess what? I'm probably going to drive that car for another 100,000 miles because I have the tools that I need to make sure it gets where it's going.
It makes so much sense. It gives us a car expert in the palm of our hands. It really does. So now you're never left guessing, never left wondering, never left in a situation where you're worried or concerned. So this is fixed. It's going to literally plug into your car. Every car 1996 or newer has a little port near the driving steering wheel. Your car has it. You might not have noticed that, but it is there. This is going to plug in, and when you download the free app, this is how you're going to get all the information. FIXD is going to talk to your car. Oh, I know the question. Leah, what's the fee? How much do I pay per month?
Once you own it for life.
That's the right answer.
Is that amazing? So you don't have to pay an ongoing monthly fee. You have something here that can work with multiple cars. You could get multiple sensors and actually have all the information go back to you.
Right.
So that your parents that are driving, you know, off in another state, or your son or daughter that's off in college, you put it in the car. By the way, it's going to be right within 2 feet of the steering wheel. It's usually right underneath the steering wheel. You plug it in. It is going to connect on your smartphone. And from here, you are now going to have literally the same diagnostics in many cases that you would be using if you went to a mechanic's office, if you went to a dealership to plug in and diagnose what's happening with your car. What does this mean for you? This means you now have peace of mind to know not only that your car is being accurately diagnosed, but that the cost, what the cost is there for you, and the urgency. I call it like an urgency meter. What happens is that when you tap to scan and see what's happening with your car, what will happen is it brings up either green or yellow or red. Green means everything's probably okay. Right now it's communicating simply through Bluetooth, and it gives you all the information you need to know. If it's yellow, it might be okay, you know, you might be able to delay fixing it. Right. Look at this, it's red. What does that mean?
It means stop everything.
To stop everything, there's 3 problems that are detected. It's going to give you the complete diagnostic report. It also gives you not only the problem, but as well, it gives you the solution. There are now over 1 million people that are using this diagnostic system. Brilliant. And they are saving time, and they're saving money, and they're able to plan their summer vacations, and they know with confidence when they get in the car, they're good to go.
Well, it looks like there'll be another 1,000 after this presentation. We're about to fall under 1,000 with everybody that's placing orders less than 600 or 700 now. If you'd like to order yours, a good reason to buy it tonight is that temporary price break. You get it for $50, $49.95. And of course, a FlexPay brings this home. I believe it's like $9 and change. Your car, 1996 or newer, you're going to plug this in and you're going to get all the information. It can live in the car for you. And if you have an older car or a newer car, this is valuable stuff. How many of us have been caught out when you go to the mechanics, you go to the garage and you know something's wrong, and then they come back at you with an estimate that's hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and you weren't expecting that, and then you put in that horrible position of what to do, and then God forbid I say it, but it's true. What about trusting what the other person's telling you? If you don't know the workings of a car and you don't know the cost of a car's parts, anybody could tell you anything, and you've got to trust them. With this, it's going to give you an estimate of what it should cost to fix your car. So when you go into the mechanics, you'll already know.
Exactly.
You'll know for a fact what you should be spending. Cynthia just asked, again, just about what age of car. It's 1996 or newer.
So let's place that. I mean, think about that. That's a car within the last 20
that's pretty good.
Years,
that's
right?
Pretty
if
good.
your car's older than that, you really need this.
Right.
But if it's old, it's 1996 or newer. So 1997, 98, 99. And here's the thing, it works in every car, truck, SUV. If you want the notifications to pop up, they can tell you, okay, it's time for an oil change. It pops right up. You don't have to have a sticker on your windshield anymore. You don't have to have, you know, running just when there's a problem. This gives you the preventative maintenance that you might need. It works with both your Android or your iPhone. And what's great about it is it tells you all the information that you need to know. I don't know about you, but I'm a busy working mom. I'm a single mom, and I don't have time to become a mechanic. I have a fantastic fiance who helps me out a lot, but guess what? He doesn't have time to have to take care of all those car problems either. We have this as our solution because now we can plug this in. We know when there's an oil change due. We know when there's going to be, you know, an issue. How to not only replace replace whatever it is that needs to be replaced, but maybe repaired. You can shop now. You have the ability now to be empowered. There's no more guessing. There's no more wondering, okay, is this gonna be the right thing for me? Now you can plug in multiple cars. You can choose what it is that you want to have fixed. You might even be able to decide, guess what? I'm gonna prioritize this and realize I might be able to put off replacing those spark plugs for another 8,000 miles. I might be, but I need to replace the seatbelt sensor because I have a 9-year-old daughter, right? So you now have all of that information in the palm of your hand. You can double check when you have a major repair that needs to be done. And it's so simple and easy as you are navigating through. You can simply go into whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe it's different sensors. Let's go into our friend Stacy's car. And with that, with Stacy's car, we can go in and see all the updates that we need to have. If you want to be able to have peace of mind, that's what this is all about. If you want to be able, look at this, tap to scan, it automatically is connecting and gives you that up-to-date information. And you can scan that as often as you want to. So if you want to have peace of mind, if you want to know that you're never being taken advantage of, this is going to work with your car's diagnostic system. It's government mandated that that little port inside your car, any car 1996 or newer, because I know your question, does it work with my car? Yes. Any car, truck, SUV on the road today, 1996 or newer, you plug it in and then you are going to be empowered. It's so simple and easy to do this. And in all my years, it has never been more affordable to now be able to have that information on the go. Because now you can be, maybe you're in a jam on the side of the road and you need to know that information. Guess what? It will tell you not only the price, but it'll help you look for places around you, near you, that you can have those repairs done. Now you are empowered so that that summer road trip becomes something that is enjoyable, that preventative measure that is always there. You know what your service might need. And they're based right here in the good old US of A.
Which is brilliant.
Customer service is right here and available for you. As a matter of fact, you could even talk to a mechanic if you wanted to be able to have that service. It's simple and easy, and the best part is that there's no learning curve. You just tap, and it automatically is sensing and giving us not only the problems, but the solutions as well.
Well, we do want to say Cynthia, who is watching, first of all, congratulations, because Cynthia found out that she's going to be a grandma again twice.
Oh, congratulations,
Cynthia. Also, Cynthia's been red hot in terms of asking questions about this, so congratulations to you on taking advantage of our expert while she's here. What about this other question that's come through as well? Cynthia's also talking about, and also Zena, who's been with us from the start of the show tonight, about what type of cell phone will this work on?
Any smartphone. So as long as you Bluetooth it to your phone, it could be an Android, could be an iPhone, you're now able to have all of that diagnostic information available to you. So really simple and easy. And then, again, it tells you can buy parts. So if you want to do it yourself, you can do that. And it tells you, if you do take it to a mechanic, exactly what the price of those repairs should be. There's nothing else quite like it on the market, and it's easy.
We love it. It's FIXD, FIXD, 5 flex pay for this hour only. When the clock strikes 10 Eastern time, and you see my good friend Amy Morrison, that flex pay will have expired. So if you'd like to order yours, a couple hundred, maybe 250, 300 remaining before it is sold out. Don't forget HSN Protection Plus, protecting all of your purchases here on HSN and feeling good about it. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this GPS. You weren't kidding, Leah.
Right?
Okay, we're going to end the show tonight. I need to... Guys, you need to see this in a second. This is about...